Plot overview. Act 1. The prologue starts the play and lets the audience know what will happen at the end. It's spoken by the chorus. The audience is told that there are two feuding families in Verona, Italy. We're told that the children of those families fall in love and then kill themselves. In Act 1, Scene 1, the servants of the house of Capulet and Montague begin a fight in the streets. Benvolio, who is Romeo's cousin and from the family of Montague, tries to stop the fight. Tybalt, a Capulet and Juliet's cousin, encourages the fight and tries to challenge Benvolio. The prince enters and declares the next person caught fighting will be sentenced to death. Romeo enters the scene, sad about the fact that a woman he loves, Rosaline, does not love him back. He is distraught. Benvolio tries to comfort him. In Act 1, Scene 2, Count Paris asks Lord Capulet for Juliet's hand in marriage. Capulet thinks his daughter is too young to marry, but he invites Paris to a feast that evening. In the same scene, Capulet sends his servant, who cannot read, to deliver the invitations for the feast. The servant runs into Benvolio and Romeo and asks them to help him read the invitations. They decide to go to the feast, even though they're not invited. In Act 1, Scene 3, Lady Capulet tells Juliet that Paris has asked for her hand in marriage. Juliet, a dutiful daughter, agrees to like Paris as much as her parents would like her to. In the following scene, Benvolio, Romeo and Mercutio head to the Capulet feast. Romeo has had a dream which suggests that going to the feast will bring about a series of events which will lead to his death. Mercutio mocks him and makes a speech about Queen Mab, who brings people's dreams. In the final scene of Act 1, at the Capulet feast, Romeo spots Juliet across the room and immediately declares that he loves her. Tybalt recognises Romeo and wants to start a fight, as Romeo has turned up to the feast without an invitation. Lord Capulet calms him down, but Tybalt wants to seek vengeance. Romeo and Juliet finally meet and they kiss. But when they learn of each other's identities, they are both devastated. To recap, in Act 1, the audience is told that there are two households in Verona who are feuding and that their children will fall in love and are destined to die. Romeo is in love with Rosaline, who does not love him back. Count Paris has asked Lord Capulet for Juliet's hand in marriage. At the Capulet feast, Romeo and Juliet meet for the first time. They fall in love without knowing each other's identity. When they find out they are enemies, they are devastated. Tybalt realises that Romeo is not invited to the feast and swears he will seek revenge.